Hey up and welcome to Impala on Trail. I'm Impala, and in this video I'm going to be talking about my continuous wainwright loop and the gear that I use to accomplish it. It's 325 miles long, it hits 214 summits in the Lake District, and it's got 122,000 feet of ascent, so it's a bit of an ass kicker. That's why I needed to go ultralight. I'll start off by exploding my pack and showing you everything that I've got. At the end of the video I'll pitch everything up and I'll show you how I'd pack camp in the morning to make it as efficient as possible and keep everything as dry as I possibly can. Taco's with me, he didn't come on the trip. I'll go through everything that was in my pack and you can just see it a bit better. So, it's the ULA CDT. Really like this pack, it's frameless, built in America. So on the outside, I have my poles. I did start with two, I snapped one. So I had one carbon distance FLZ pole. Have a Haglof's Limb waterproof Gore-Tex jacket. My Polycro ground sheet. A Treadlight gear stuff sack with my pegs, 4 MSR carbon cores, and 2 mini groundhogs. Turk's long handled titanium spoon with the polished bowl in the orange carry sheath. My poop kit, deuce of spades, trowel, some hand sanitizer, a little bag to put my used toilet paper in, and some tissues. And all that's in a Ziploc, and that lives on the outside so I can grab it quick, because when you need to go, you need to go. I also have some waterproof trousers. These are rubbish, don't buy them. And a Patagonia Houdini wind shirt. I really like having a waterproof and a wind shirt when I'm in the UK, because when you're getting wet a lot, your waterproof will fail. This just buys you a bit more time, and also if it's blowing, it's too hot for your waterproof, you can wear this instead. Got a litre bottle, 500ml bottle. I did on the loop for some stages carry 2 500ml bottles, and sometimes I just carried a 1 litre bottle, but in the weight I only put 1 500ml and one 1 litre bottle. So that's all the stuff pockets empty, so into the hip belt pockets. Have a midge head net, a pair of low alpine glove liners, a buff. If you want to know all the uses for a buff, check my video, and it's a versatile piece of kit to carry. I also have some salad bar gloves. So these are just plastic gloves. Put these over the top of my liners, and that means I've got waterproof hands. In the other packet, I have a Petzl head torch. It's not the best, not the lightest, but it does, and I've had this for over 8,000 miles. Some body glide, some lip balm to keep your lips nice, and Aqua Mirror chemical water treatment. I only use this a handful of times. In the Lake District there's water everywhere, and a lot of the sources are really good, but I use this any point where I thought there was potential for catching something, I'd Aqua Mirror. Also got a Sylvia compass. I use this a lot, and I also carried the OS 1 in 50 map of the Lake District. That covered most of the trip. Bits it didn't cover, I just used View Ranger on my phone. Into the main compartment. So at the top, I'd carry my food. This is a Granite Gear stuff sack, 11 litres. In here I can fit about 4 days worth of food. MLD Solo Made Cuban fibre. This is just a tarp, really good. What I like about Cuban fibre, when it gets wet, it doesn't stretch like most other fabrics, so you get a tight pitch, stays tight till you drop it the next day. Katabatic Gear bivvy. This is just a splash bivvy, so it's not waterproof, but it's water resistant. It also has a bug mesh half moon face net, plus it adds quite a few extra degrees to your sleep system. So the combo of that and the tarp, luxury. I'll open those. Right, so next up I have the Neo Air Small. This is an inflatable pad, it's pretty good. It is popped at the moment, so I'm currently trying to get a new one on warranty. Have the Rab Neutrino Endurance sleeping bag, spare pair of socks, got a pair of calf compression sleeves. If you're doing a lot of ups and downs, get yourself a pair of these, they make life a lot more fun. Pair of New Balance running tights. These dry insanely fast. If it's wet, windy, whap these onto hiking, and if you're cold at night, sleep in them. A Climate X pillow, Patagonia Nano Puff synthetic jacket. It's more than warm enough for summer conditions in the lakes. And last of all is my electronics, first aid and repair kit. And then inside that I also have it in a Ziploc. Could really ditch the stuff stack. I have some tenacious tape, first aid kit, repair kit, USB plug with 2 ports, the charger for my Garmin watch, which is the Forerunner 25. It's got a step counter and it's kind of accurate for dead reckoning. Charger cable for my phone, spot device. Didn't really need the spot device in the Lake District, but I like to carry it anyway because you never know when you might need this bad boy. Charger for my battery pack, and an Anker 10,000 milliamp pack. And then the only other thing left in my pack is my stuff sack. This is just a rubble sack, stuff everything in there, twist the top, and then your pack's fully submersible. So that is what I'd carry on my back. Fanny pack. This is the Thru-Pack Summit Book. Inside here, I carry a Trekmate's waterproof case for my phone, and it's a hella lighter than them death-proof cases or whatever they're called. Some earbuds. If you want to conserve your battery life, get one with a inline button. I have a Cuban fiber wallet with my house keys, an inhaler, a clipper lighter. These are really good because that can pull out to poke stuff. My tiny knife. If you'd like to check this out, I'll put a review just up here. Some Vaseline. I rub this on my feet and it just helps them keep waterproof. Some Neosporin and a spare Ziploc bag. Just in case it starts raining, I can put anything in that I want to keep dry inside my fanny pack and it just stays nice and dry. And then on top of that, I also have the Sony Xperia X Compact. This is a great little phone. It's got a good camera on it, small, light, and you can put a memory card in. So I've got 128 gigs of memory in here, which is more than enough for all your tunes, audiobooks, films, videos, all that shabazz. So yeah. I'll pack my bag in the order I'd pack it so you can see how efficient this system is and how well it works. Sweet, let's go. I always like to hang my pack just in case there's any mice or anything around so they can't get to my food. This is just hung off my walking pole loop. So the first things first, I'll get my pack down. Inside my pack, I have a rubble bag and this makes the pack waterproof. That goes in. Then I'll let down my sleeping mat. The first thing I'm going to push in is my sleeping bag because that is the last thing I'm going to need. So it's the first thing I'm going to pack. Just push it in, feet first. I'll sleep with my puffy under my feet. That's going to be the next thing I'm going to put in. Next thing to go in is my pillow. So I'm going to deflate that. So in with the pillow, firmer rest. I fold that like a little shelf and then that goes on top of all that stuff. My spare socks, which I'll also use to sleep in. Calf compression sleeves, my tights. So next to go in is my electronics and repair kit and first aid kit. That'll also go in the big plastic bag. Push it in nice and good. Twist the top and tuck it away. Now everything in there is waterproof and fully submersible. In goes the Catabatic Gear bivvy. Okay, then I always have my poop kit out because you never know when you're going to need to poop. So that goes in there. Okay, then this is where I put my shoes on. Get both water bottles, goes in a side pouch. That goes on the strap. Now it's time to unzip. Pop her open. And jump out. All my bags packed. Just grab my Polycro out. This is usually going to be quite damp, so I'll just screw that up quickly. Stuff that in the front pouch. Chuck my pack back underneath with my fanny pack. Grab my little stuff sack for my pegs, and then I'll drop my tarp. This way, everything inside my tent is still staying dry. Now it's time to drop the tarp. All my stakes go in the little bag like so, and then those go in my front stuff pouch. If my tarp's wet, I'll keep it on the outside of my pack and try and dry it out if I can during the day. If it's dry, I'll fold it up and stick it inside the pack. And stuff that in. compress it all down nicely. If I had any food in my pack, I'd keep that in my food bag. That would go on the top of my pack last of all. Pull the cord, roll it up a little bit, put a little strap over the top, pull it tight, pull your compressions in, we'll break that down. That just goes on the side. Like so. So that's it, we're all packed up. Pack's done, 3.46 kilos, everything you need for ultralighting in UK Elements. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, give us the thumbs up. If you'd like to know any more information on the gear or the route, leave it in the comments below. Hit my logo down here to subscribe, and until next time, peace, love and happy trail.